Hi everybody, this is Cyrus from iPhoneAppsFinder.com. Finally we're here, the fifth app and the best one in my opinion as far as playing chess on iPhone or iPad. And obviously this is very subjective. All these apps that we tested, Chess Genius, Fritz, Hierarchs, and the one that we're going to test today, Share. They're all great applications. They all have their advantages and disadvantages. Shredder, multi world championship. It has as far as the desktop version, and it was also being offered from chessbase.com. You can also get a Mac version, which is pretty decent. For some of the other apps, you don't really have the option to get the Mac version. Shredder actually has a Mac version and a UCI interface, so it has a lot going for it. So let's test it out. So this is the interface that you get. Now the version that I'm testing is Shredder for iPhone, but there's an iPad version available also, and it has a pretty similar look. The look is a little bit more polished, but this one, it's not like Hierarchs that actually has a different interface on iPad and iPhone. So it's very similar in that regard. So the interface is pretty standard. You can change all your settings here. You can go all the way to 2600. It obviously auto adjusts, so it doesn't bother you. You just, as you play, it learns from your level of play, and it adjusts the performance level. And I really enjoy playing against Shredder in passive mode. That's when things get really interesting, and even though you're playing a computer, it does some curious moves, so it makes playing the game more fun. Whereas if you go with a solid one, it bores you to death with more solid level of play. So I mean, it depends on who you like. You can change border style here. You can show coordinates if you wanna, especially need help writing actually chess games. So there is an online endgame database available to for your endgame. Endgame is actually not easy to learn. It takes a lot of time and effort to master, but some of these chess engines actually have their databases online or in a compressed version, so they can actually come up with moves when you're at the end of the game and you have two pawns and a bishop. So they have all that available, so they can move fast. The level of playing is adjustable. You also get about 1,000 built-in puzzles. So I mean, if you can't beat Shredder, you can just play puzzles, solve them and learn a few things. You have a coach that actually tells you when you're making a mistake, so that's neat. You can also, like all other ones that we've tested, you can just load and analyze and save games and send them to others via email. So let's play a game. And uh, I don't actually like that piece set. Let's some folks actually prefer actually this version, so you can see the pieces from the above. So some people actually have better understanding of the board when they can see it from up, you know, from this view perspective. So and the reason it's thinking is probably I'm not following opening move that it's common to it. I mean, the E3 move is not really that common to computers. We know that some of the grandmasters in the past have used it to beat computers, but it's not something that you usually use in tournaments. Now this, I don't have any ratings yet because I haven't played anything. I can go with a puzzle. Just when you're playing puzzles, you probably want to go with one of these normal ones because it's easier to see. So it says find the best move for black, and let's see. Now the reason I'm waiting here is because I want to show you that points. The longer you wait, you're gonna actually lose, gain less points for doing what you're doing. I'm just gonna choose the obvious move. I'm not sure if it was the right one, but I think it was the right one because it says it was the right one. So you get the point. I mean, I can play puzzles here, but it has a lot of them. It has thousands of them available, and you can go to the next one if you don't like this one, or you can just play the position. So that's neat. And this arrow in the middle, just if in case you're curious, if you're really in bad shape and you have white, for instance, it goes all the way towards the black side. So it shows you how you're doing as far as game playing position is concerned. There's really not much to say as far as the game is concerned. One thing that's nice about this app is the developers understand that even though you love playing the game on your iPad, you probably want to actually play it on your Mac or Windows when you have time because you have more options and more stronger engine. So they actually offer you a coupon code to buy Deep Shredder 12 or Shredder 12, and these are available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. This is something that the other ones don't offer. So that's a huge plus, especially if you're into desktop gaming and you want to play these games on your desktop computer. Other than that, we pretty much covered everything it has to offer. You can enter your name. I wonder if you can actually play against someone else. I don't see the option for multiplayer. I have gone through this before. Usually the other ones are pretty obvious. They have it where you can see it. I I can't see that option available, so that's a negative. So it seems that you have to play the computer, and but you can analyze. So that's what that. So you have that option. But as far as the engine goes, this is probably the strongest one. It's very close at the top between Shredder and Hierarchs. Very very close. Fritz is probably third, and then we have Chess Genius, and then T Chess Pro, and so if you're not an advanced chess player, you probably don't notice the level unless you choose a really really low level and a passive style of play, and then that's when you realize that the computer actually makes mistakes. But if you have a 2500 level ELO and you play against the computer, it is not going to make obvious mistakes. So don't expect it to let it. You're not going to be able to checkmate the computer by just a couple of moves in when you're playing that level. So this is chess. This is Shredder chess, and It's available for $7.99, the HD version of it. It's developed by Skizix.com, Skizzix.com. I hope I didn't butcher the name, but that's what we do every single time. You can mispronounce names. So the last time it was updated was March 20th, 2011. So it's been a while. I'm interested to see what the developers are working on as far as improving the app and making it better. The last update was March last year, so it's overdue if they have plans to update it. It doesn't crash on iOS 5, so that's good. But let's see what the developers come up with. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this chess series. We're gonna do a quick wrap up tomorrow, but I hope you enjoyed these apps. They're all great, and it really comes down. It's a little bit subjective. It really comes down to which one you like to play, depending on your level of play and the options that we showed you in the past week. So thanks very much, and we'll be back next week with another theme. Hopefully, a much different one, and not just board games. So take care, guys.